Hi everybody, welcome to the Ponderosa and the Steckline Report. Nice to have you aboard. I'm Larry Steckline. Got my hired hand on the tractor right now. Just got off of it a little while ago and will get back on again in the morning. But trying to get this old ground ready for planting here in October for the 2012 wheat crop. And folks, as we look at the figures that came out from USDA just a few days ago, looks like it's working pretty good. We got a little bit of moisture. Very little. We got 1.25 inches of rain finally here, folks. And so consequently, it's enough to at least get some disc and some clods broke up. And we'll have to go over this a couple of times with a cultivator before we plant. But at least there is some pretty nice moisture here with no more rain than we received all summer long. And we're in a position here where we continuous crop, and the only way I can control weeds at all, especially cheat and rye, is to plow. A lot of people don't like to do that anymore, but I do, because I can't raise a crop unless I do, and so consequently I'm going to keep doing it. I've had some pretty good luck with it, and so that's what we're doing. It's been plowed, we're disking now, and we'll cultivate a couple of times and plant the 1st of October, and we hope the man upstairs favors us with some more rain. As we get ready for 2012, what are we going to look for price? Farmers, are you thinking about that as you are on your tractor? I'll bet you are too. About every day, huh? Well, I want to look at that crop report right quickly for you that was out a few days ago. Corn average acreage was reduced by 500,000 acres, and right off the bat that sounded pretty good to me. Average yield at 153 bushels was pretty much in line with the trade guess. Exports were reduced a little, 50 million bushels. Domestic use, 10 million bushels, lower just a little. Ending stocks were up 60 million because of that, making a 940 million bushel carryover. That doesn't seem like a glut at all. In fact, that's kind of down a little bit from the average. And they're pegging prices at USDA now for corn at $6.20 to $7.20 a bushel. I think they're off a little. I think we could hit, I don't know, I think we might get awful close to 10 between now and next crop year, not this crop year. I think they're probably right on it, and somewhere around an $8 top is probably something that I'd be looking at on corn. Now, if I knew for sure I wouldn't be here, I'd be in Vegas or somewhere else making a lot of money, but just to guess with you folks as we talk about this old crop. Soybeans were the big news of the day on this crop report that came out from USDA. The harvested acreage was lowered 435,000 acres. The average yield was 41.4, which was below the trade guess by quite a little bit. So that was the good news of the report. Quite honestly, I think, friends, we've got $15 soybeans in our market here this marketing year. USDA says they'll go up to 14.5 on their guess. I think we'll go 15 or better. Wheat, the 2011 crop was reduced 29 million bushels. Ending stocks were unchanged. I'd look for this continuation of tight supplies for all grains this year and next year. With this kind of a deal, friends, this kind of a spring crop outlook, I am feeling mighty good about markets holding strong for 2 years. After that, it's anybody's ball game, no doubt. Now, forecasting milk production. It looks like USDA did too. They lowered the forecast for 2011, and they increased 2012 for the folks in the dairy business. And they also raised their milk price forecast to $20.30 to $20.50 per hundred this year, but lowered it to $17.80, $18.80 for next year. Ag Secretary Vilsack did make an announcement a few days ago that you folks need to know about. CRP has been changed again. They're allowing now to graze or hay clear up to October 31st without any reduction in price. They're also making some other changes. If you, especially if you're going out of CRP, you've got some more options that you can do by calling your FSA offices. Get the information from them and make your decision. And don't forget, tune us in next time on the Steckline Report.